Zachu banav l'shtei mitzvahs. One for the chut, a string, and one for the shoelace. Zachu banav l'shtei mitzvahs l'chut shel Techeiles, the string of Techeiles, which I don't know if it's the real one, but I'm telling you, it takes guts to wear this. It's gutsy. Meaning, it's not pashut. It's not for gaiva. It's, even though people will look at you and say you're a weirdo, because in the mainstream olam they don't wear it. But since I was convinced of it, so I said, okay, got to do it, even though it's little off, not so socially acceptable. Okay, so l'chot shel Techeiles u'ritzua shel tefillin. Because Avraham Avinu said sreichnal, so Klal Yisrael has a ritzua of tefillin. Now, we have to understand, based on what we said yesterday, that these mitzvahs are beneficial for Klal Yisrael. What's the benefit of Techeiles and what's the benefit of the ritzua of tefillin? Bishlam ritzua shel tefillin ksiv v'ro kol amei haaretz ki shem Hashem nikra alecha. Now, in the ritzua, if you pay attention, so the tefillin shel roish has a shin, and the back of it is a dalid, so it's the part of the name of HaKadosh Baruch Hu Shakai. So it says about tefillin, V'ro kol amei haaretz, the nations will see, Kishem Hashem nikra alecha, Hashem's name is called on you. V'tanya Reb Eli Stefansky, elu tefillin sheberoish. These are the tefillin of roish, not shel yad. Roish, because it has the shin, it has the dalid. So that's Shem Hashem. It's 2/3 of Hashem's name. They'll see it. There's the very famous story about the Vilna Gaon, and about the Shagas Arya, and about the Baal Tanya, and about the Pnei Yeshua, and basically every gadol the story is said about. I heard about the Vilna Gaon first, and the witness that says the story is Reb Chaim Volozhiner. So anytime Reb Chaim Volozhiner, who's the Gadol Adar, says of a story, I respect it. Whereas a lot of times, people make up stuff, you don't know what the source is. So I don't know, I didn't look into who said the story about the Baal Tanya, what generation was written, where it's written, etc. So I don't know. The story goes as follows, that they came to rob a bunch of people, and the Vilna Gaon was there, and they came in, and when they saw the Vilna Gaon, they turned around and ran away. So they asked the Vilna Gaon, what happened? Like, why did they run away? So he said, because I'm wearing tefillin shel roish. And it says in the pasuk, V'ro kol amei haaretz ki shem Hashem nikra alecha. And they feared that and they ran away. So somebody's standing, they said, wait a minute, I also wear tefillin shel roish. How come they didn't run away when they saw me? So he said, if you look in the Gemara says, Elu tefillin sheberoish. Sheberoish means inside the head. He says, I'm not wearing the tefillin just what you see on top of my head. It's in the head. Yiddishkeit is inside the head. Yiddishkeit is the kavanah you have. It's when you put on your tefillin, it's a geschmacka thing. If you think about it, you're putting on the tefillin anyway. If you pause, literally, for 2 seconds, I think they say, what am I doing? Why? Now, you could do it out of rut, you have no idea what like 2 minutes later, oh, I did put on, if you pause, look, I'm doing this, Kodesh Baruch Hu has mitzvah me, I'm doing a mitzvah, it's a different thing. So he said, the tefillin are in my head. Sheberoish, the kavanah they have in my head. That's the difference. You can wear tefillin from today to tomorrow, it doesn't have an effect. If you have the real kavanah, then it has the effect. Elu tefillin sheberoish. In other words, here's a perfect example. The story explains the Gemara. The question is, how do Klal Yisrael benefit from tefillin? Here, they benefit because when you wear tefillin, the nations fear you. What benefit is there when a Jew wears a blue string on his tzitzis? The answer is because why is it blue? Why is it not red or any other color? The famous Gemara. Because Techeiles is similar to the ocean. And the ocean is similar to the heaven. And the heaven's color is similar to the sapphire. And eventually, the way the human brain works, the famous Gemara says you're not allowed to look at clothing of a woman that's hanging on the clothesline, drying, let's say, because it'll remind you of a woman. The way the brain works is by association. You see this color, then you see in your mind, all of a sudden, and you're going to get to the Kisei HaKavod. hopefully, through looking at the blue. So Mela, so Alfie, what's the pshat over here? So typically speaking, why am I asking you? Because I want you to come out with the chiddush from the shir, finally. Rashi says it's the reverse of what it says in the Gemara. We're thinking about in terms of us. We're going to see the string, and we're going to see the ocean, the heaven, the sapphire, the kisei hakavod. Says Rashi, no, it's about the Rebbeinu Shalom. The Rebbeinu Shalom sees his kisei hakavod, he goes to the sapphire, and he remembers the Techeiles that the Jews are wearing, and then he favors the Yidden. It's not us, it's the Rebbeinu Shalom, says Rashi. Here, in case you don't know where the Rashi is, or you're in a truck somewhere and you want to see it, it's on the screen, and Rashi says all the way at the end, it's beautiful lashon. When he looks at his own kisei hakavod, niskar b'mitzvah zu shekeneged kol hamitzvos. Techeiles and tzitzis is equal to all the mitzvahs. It represents all the mitzvahs, the entire mitzvahs. D'chsev vayiru eis elokei Yisrael v'sachas raglov k'maisa livnes hasapir k'etzem shemayim toyar. Okay. D'chsev k'mari even sapir d'mus kisei. Bekitzer here. So we have a video.
Techeiles resembles the sea. The sea resembles the sky. The sky resembles sapphire stone. And sapphire stone resembles the throne of glory.
Okay. It's good that he finished it off with the Jew at the end. So the Akash Baruch Hu goes back to the Jew.